Gemini, this week, well, you've got a major choice on your horizon, but with so much conflict around you, can you see your path clearly? Is it time to rise above the chaos and plan your next move? Which direction are you going to move in? What exactly are you doing this week, Gemini? Oh boy, I already want to know. Gemini, let's have a see. Which are your cards this week? First card out is the Lovers. Well, the Lovers, everything's coming together. But this is also about making a choice. Is what you're planning, is it what you're really wanting to do? Because actually, I think the word that needs to come in between the Lovers here is the compromise. Are you being squeezed into a compromised situation at the moment? Oh, I kind of like that. The more I'm saying that word, the more it's resonating for Gemini this week. Because ultimately, we have the Lovers here, and let's use the Lovers as the metaphor. When we're in a relationship, we can't have one person dominating everything, can we? Because then the other person feels like they're being totally controlled. Well, what happens in relationships of any nature? We have to compromise. We have to do that 50-50. We have to give just 50%, but we have to understand 50%. We have to work our way around everything. And that is the problem of why so many relationships go in the wrong direction. Because one person becomes stubborn, going, I'm not going to do that. Why should I do it? Well, because you need to understand how you need to compromise. Because within any compromise for any single one of us, it's all about learning a lesson. It's all about making an adjustment. Because we must not control situations. Did you hear that, Gemini? Must not control anything. We must allow life to be fluid. Because if we're hard-ass and we keep everything rigid and control everything, there's a problem going on here. And actually, not only for the other personal situation that's standing in front of you has got to learn about your rigidity and work out how they're going to be fluid and go underneath you, go over, go around either side, but you're being rigid and therefore you're stopping yourself from learning any lesson. And wouldn't it be nice to go from being rigid and controlling into being a little bit more fluid and allowing yourself to go around the other obstacle so that actually you can both meet in a loving way, in a nice loving way, as the Lovers, and then everything comes together and you meet each other on the 50-50. What on earth am I talking about, Gemini? Pop me a comment because I'd love to hear your story. I'm already intrigued. I mean, super nosy today mood. Let's see what your next card is. So, Gemini, I said in the hook, you've got a little bit of conflict around you. Well, quite a lot. Who have you upset? Whose feathers did you ruffle? Well, I follow one particular Gemini's actions who's ruffled an awful lot of people's feathers in the whole wide world. And I'm like, I see you, Gemini. I see you, exactly what you're doing. And everybody else in the world, because of their actions, has bitten. They've gone like piranha fishes going, oh, what's he doing? Why is he doing that? And I'm like, well, you're all a bit thick because he's doing that for a particular reason. And that particular reason is because you want an outcome. And Gemini, I bring this back to you, all of you. Watch the masterclass going on, that you have ruffled feathers. And I don't expect anything less from you, Geminis, because naughty twin, nice twin, and I've been telling you for ages, bring them both together and be quite nice. Okay, you can be a bit naughty on the fringes, but be nice. And here, yes, you've got a battle on your hands. And yes, people are going, what the heck do you think you're playing at? Why are you doing this? But life wouldn't be the life that you Geminis live without you causing a little bit of mayhem. Just being ever so slightly naughty. But you know why you do it. And I'm not taking it away from you, Gemini. I think it's a great part of your personality to be slightly divisive, to be slightly unpredictable, and to keep everybody guessing and on their toes. Because ultimately, if you're wanting to get things going your way, keeping everybody on their toes. But just remember, I said about the control. Don't be controlling anything. Allow everything to be fluid. And allow yourself, within this battle here, to assess every single situation to see where there's the pro and the con in the situation, to see where it's going to work out, what is the ramification of every single move. Apply some strategy, work out what the response is going to be, what the outcome is going to be in the future going on. We've got a very important week this week, Gemini, because Mars is coming off of Cancer, which slowed all of us down, and everything is starting to move forward. And this is applicable to that. Mars is the god of war, and there's a bit of war around you. But anyway, let's have a look and see what your next card is. And your next card out is the keys to Pandora's boxes. You've got your Two of Wands, and ultimately, it's kind of going back and being the junior to the Lover's card. You want an outcome, and you've got two outcomes. But ultimately, on these two outcomes, you've got the most wonderful card, the Two of Wands. It says, you can have outcome A or you can have outcome B, but actually both are quite good. But which is your preferred one? What is it that you're really trying to achieve? What is it that you really want to do? And which key is going to fit in the lock? And the key ultimately, provides so many metaphors of unlocking a situation, unlocking a problem, unlocking the keys to somebody's heart. I mean, if this is about a relationship for you at the moment, Gemini, well, you're definitely going to have to pop me a comment and tell me what's going on, because I do need to know by now. Look, ultimately, you can't go too wrong on this card. You've just got to, like I said to you earlier, put in some strategy and understand the ramifications of if you go down this route, that's going to happen, and you go down that route, and that's going to happen. You've got to make up your mind what you would like this week, but make sure you are not controlling the situation. Because if you do, Mars changing direction this week is just going to give your little bottom a little kick. Anyway, there you go. Gemini, pop me a comment. Let me know what's going on YouTube. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons to my channels. It really means an awful lot. And I've got loads of other content on YouTube as well, all in the links at the back of this video on YouTube. And I will see you, everybody, in next week's videos. Take care. Bye.